Alright, let's talk to Thane.
Hey, boo.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Well, I feel like I should say yes, but I could wait.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her.
I figured that much.
She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Your reaction?
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
Marriage?
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who?
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Someone in chat is asking, are you romancing him?
Yes, I am romancing Thane.
She wants to get some of that dick?
I mean, who wouldn't?
I know, right?
I mean, he's no Garrus, right, Baka? Alright, go on.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
Technically, I was corrected today. Technically, it's not fish dick. Because they live they used to live on a desert world. They are not fish peoples.
If I see anything in him, I almost see like reptilian.
They are reptilian,
okay.
yes.
That's
They're
what
not,
yeah.
A lot of people confuse them for amphibian because of the nictating membranes on their eyes.
Yeah.
But there are reptiles that have that in the desert to protect against sand, just like some amphibians have it to protect against water.
I guess I was just going based on what his skin looked like. That it looks like
it looks green and moist.
Well,
kind of.
Well, right, but it also has like a scaled pattern that you see mostly in like reptiles.
Yeah.
As opposed to like smooth skin you would get in.
Oh, that's true. Good point. I
Yeah.
was addressing that from the wrong direction. You're right.
It's fine. I'll say your body did, not your soul.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Alright, so I need to say I want you, Thane.
It's
although that makes me feel so uncomfortable.
I know, it's such a really crappy way. I haven't thought about my wife in that way for a long time. I want you. It's like, what?
It's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so cringy just to say it. It feels really sudden and out of the blue. Like, read the room, Shepard.
I know.
Alright, well, let's do this.
Maybe I haven't been as upfront as I should be. I'm here for you, Thane. Whatever you need.
You are very kind. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Okay. I'm guessing that's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's go talk to Tali. God, that... See, what she said didn't exactly line up with the whole I want you thing. It was like, I'm here for you.
Well, that's what I meant by the dialogue choices in 2 are better than they were in 1.
But they're not perfect.
But they're still not perfect. Like, in 1, it was difficult to tell whether you were doing, like, I want to romance you or I don't want to romance you. Now the options are blatantly obvious. I want a bone or don't talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily go in the direction that the text actually says, but it's trying to be a more obvious, like, this is the romance tree, this is the not romance tree. But they still overcompensated, but they went too far. Well, I guess that's the definition of overcompensated, isn't it?
But it's okay. I mean, it got the point across. I wanted to romance them, and that's what's happening. I made my head hurt a little bit from the cringe, though.
The cringe,
I mean,
I want you.
I already had a headache going into this, but that didn't help. Alright, let's talk to Tali. I'm really excited that I got her cleared.
Yeah?
Yeah, that felt good.
Good.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Will their politics shift?
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Was the trial normal?
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
Huh. I do think she deserved better.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Okay. I like Tali.
Yeah. Tali's cool.
Really hoping I don't accidentally get her killed later.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I will cry.
Yeah?
I mean, Garrus, expendable. Poor Baka. I'm kidding.
Right?
I definitely do not want to get Garrus killed.
Do you want to go on another loyalty mission?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know. I only had Tali planned.
Okay, so let's take a look at the list. We'll just jump into a mass relay and it'll tell us here.
Who's someone else that I'm not going to be able to fork up?
Okay, so we got Jacob and Samara.
Okay.
Jack. Zaid. Garrus, Kasumi, Grunt, and Morden.
What's your suggestion?
Like,
okay, you can give like one or two, and then I'll just choose between if that'll make it.
Do you want to go with something a little more chill and relaxed?
Yeah.
Jacob's is pretty straightforward.
Okay. Well, then let's just do his.
You want to just do Jacob?
Yeah. I feel like that seems fine. I'm also not super attached to Jacob, so I'm not like stressed about that either.
Yeah, it's not like if you do make a minor mistake, you're not going to be
I'm
all
not gonna
like,
be like, oh my god, it's the end of the
reload!
world. Yeah, exactly.
Start the game over.
Yeah, I just gotta scrap this play.
So you remember the story here?
Not at all.
Okay, so the story here was that Jacob hadn't heard from his father in like 15 or 20 years.
Oh, that's right. And there was like the derelict ship or whatever.
Yeah,
and then
all of a sudden the ship that went missing that his dad was on started sending out transponder frequencies.
Right, and he's like,
I don't know. He also doesn't know who sent him the message that they were responding now.
It was the elusive man. He's there to fork with everyone.
Yup.
I have detected an anomaly.
German distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034 0.
Scans have found something.
So we're taking Jacob. Who do you want to take with Jacob?
Because I talked a lot of smack, we're gonna take Garrus.
We're gonna take Garrus just to make Baka happy?
No, I like Garrus too, but yeah. I want Baka to be happy too.
So you got purple and black, and then you've got like gray, black, and yellow.
I'm sorry, can you do that again? I wasn't looking at her at all. Do you have a preference? I like the purple.
I prefer the purple as well.
Yeah, I like that one.
Garrus, right?
Yeah.
I have 4 points. Let me read what they do. Heavy singularity or wide singularity. Heavy shockwave or improved.
I haven't used shockwave in a while.
I know, I forgot it existed. Heavy reeve, area reeve. Let's go into singularity, actually. I'd like wide singularity, so it pulls more people into it. It almost doubles the width of singularity. Give me that girth. Alright, I'm gonna save for Garrus's armor-piercing ammo eventually. Wow. Jacob.
I like never take him anywhere. Just wait till you get to Miranda. I don't think I've ever taken her, maybe once.
Let's give him heavy pull. Vindicator and Mantis? Mantis is right. Vindicator is right. Carnifex and Scimitar. Yeah, let's... You know what? No, let's use the Eviscerator on you. Alright, cool.
No life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Alright, let's go check it out.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted. By Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Unsafe deceleration. You know what that is? Crashing.
Oh, okay.
You decelerate real quick when you crash.
Emergency command protocols?
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Unsafe deceleration?
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Yeah.
Well, dang. Okay.
They slowed down 782% faster than is recommended.
That's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Alright, local food and neural decay?
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Beacon activation protocol?
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay. Let's go.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Garrus ain't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. And the look she gives when she's... It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Now there's a lot of those, the ones I needed previously. Just repeating. Give me some. Okay, there we go. Dark? Yeah.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Oh. I got caught on something. I'm sorry.
Not again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Always promising when stuff is set up like this.
Mm-hmm.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
I don't feel like she's like freaking out. So it's like, calm down! Well, let's see what that says.
This one? Or
Those?
calm down?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Sorry, you said she doesn't look panicked. So
Well,
you
she
didn't...
doesn't, but
Okay.
I'm
What are
curious.
you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Watch out! Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Firing on back shot!
Jacob's dumb. He just ran out into the middle of the fire. That's why I don't take him.
Nice!
What the shit?
Boy. Okay, well that's not your fault.
That one's not my fault. I did not realize that one of the dudes just ran up into my grill. Did I say grill?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say stuff like that.
You're super cool now.
Oh, dude, I am like the coolest. Word.
No.
No? Okay, fair enough.
Back shot!
Now they're not coming over here.
Gotta hurt!
Everyone died this time.
This should slow him down.
Kippers have a hard time figuring out how.
Target down! I've got him!
They didn't have normal decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Okay, yeah, but they're all girls.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat. To decay. You are cursed with his face.
Alright, well that's not a good sign.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Your captain demands obedience.
What's left to worry about?
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly likely a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Okay. Well, that doesn't explain 10 years.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Well, this is gross. This is sounding terrible.
You want to investigate everything?
I do.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
So why'd he signal now? Oh, you want me to say that one instead?
No,
Oh.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
It's a really messed up situation. Whoa. There we go.
Sorry, my mouse got out of the screen, so I had to click off real quick. Hold on, let me save, just in case. Alright. Alright, so this is set to explode. First time I did this, I didn't read this. I was just like, hack the mech! And then it exploded in my face. That was an unpleasant experience.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Mm-hmm.
You just waited there? As
Yeah, well, I started walking away after...
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stood there, and as soon as I realized it was counting down, then I started to run, but I only made it like half as far as I just did. It was like, beep, beep, and I'm like, why is it beeping?
Awesome.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
So they exiled all the dudes so they could rape all the women.
I mean, kinda.
I've lost shield. Hostile forces have engaged.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. Place blame the victims.
Got it. Impact event. Allied forces. Hostile forces have engaged.
Dude, Shockwave is good. I gotta keep remembering that it's there.
I'll start reminding you if I notice you're not using it again. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look out! Gravity's one mean mother, huh? Yeah.
I got him.
Really? Get out of there.
Target down.
Routing power.
It's really good for getting him out of cover. That's where I seem to have the most trouble, is getting him. Getting him out of cover.
Come on over. He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
This is valuable.
Nothing else around there. I hear some.
Hostiles up ahead!
Garrus, what are you doing?
Crawl walking like no one can see him. Or like, oh, what is that? Crawl. What is it called? Squat walking.
Backup.
That was a nice trick.
Dang. Dang.
Bye. He's still going. Jesus.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
What's up, VG Master? Says, hey Matt, how's it going? Oh, Jacob's loyalty mission. Any thoughts on that one?
It's super messed up, and Jacob's dad seems like a total disgusting person. If the thought is right that he's been like, yay, let's feed the ladies all this stuff that'll make them defenseless and do them.
If there's any girls there, I want to do them.
But consensually?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Get out of cover. That didn't exactly work.
It still did some damage, though. That was a nice thing you did there. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. It's adorable. Not helpful.
Hello?
Hello. Your shields are just a little too high to be helpful.
That guy is incinerating. Get out of there.
Combat drone.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Rerouting power. Rerouting power.
Shit.
Now I get the shield.
Driving damage.
No, stop that. Oh, nice.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah.
I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Started watching your YouTube due to Mass Effect. What number playthrough is this? Do you mean what number, how many times have I actually played through the Mass Effect trilogy?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
But technically this is my playthrough, and this is my very first time ever playing, and I never watched Matt play, so I don't know anything about Mass Effect except that it's like Matt's favorite game. So now I super love the game too, and I understand why.
You've cried a few times already?
I cried during the first game. I got really teary-eyed twice already this session. So, yes, Matt's actually physically doing the playing. I'm making all the decisions.
Yeah.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Just a quick statement. That is, the guy from The Walking Dead.
Lee?
That's Lee, thank you. Voice actor.
Cool. Well, I'm Shepard, and you know Jacob.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
It changes you. It makes you a rapey asshole. Is that what being a commander does?
Apparently it does make you a rapey asshole, yeah.
Wow, I never want to be a commander then. Alright, a decade. Why?
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Investigate? Yeah.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Jesus. I mean, he has to answer for it.
This choice?
Yeah.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Well, he can't escape the law now.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Jesus. That is not what I was expecting from a loyalty mission.
That's fucked up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To find out that that's what your dad was doing for all of those years, can you imagine?
That's fucked up.
And I like his thinking was like, oh, well, being a commander changes a person.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Good job.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
But you knew about it.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did. Awesome. Okay. The obvious insider.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You alright?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Surprised about Miranda?
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Let go.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
Anytime, Jacob.
Yeah.
Real hard to like I didn't like, it wasn't like I hated Jacob or anything, but I don't think I could really dislike him now after all of that. Because that's just so messed up.
I'll take it. Shield Geth Strength. Avalanche. Missile. No, we'll just go Geth Strength. Okay.
Alright, so let's feed Ted so it's a happy note.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Nom 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 nom.
Admiral Darozen Vasmore. I've been digging through the Alara. I just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments Railzora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rail's death will not be in vain. I will complete what he started.
Oh, that'll be good. Yes, let's do that. Man.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
Well, I just want to... Oh, well, I mean, if that's it, is there anything to talk about? He stands kind of girly.
I always thought that his upper torso and shoulders were much too wide for the rest of his body.
See, that's what I was saying. He looks disproportional even with that. Like, even if you take out the part that is suit.
Yeah, that's those plastic chunky pieces of his suit.
I think it's like they tried to make him have a really broad chest, but they made his
waist too thin
and hips really thin.
Yeah.
Like, he should be a little stockier.
Yeah, he should.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already?
Maybe.
I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll
okay,
talk
cool.
later.
Commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's save.
Yeah.
You want to do another loyalty mission?
Will we talk to Thane about anything?
Oh yeah, let's go talk to Thane.
And yeah, let's do one more if there's a short one.
I think Zaid's is pretty short.
Alright, well let's do that, and then that'll be the last for today.
Baka. Zaid's was pretty short, wasn't it?
If not, Baka, say whose is short, and I won't look. Or anyone knowledgeable, doesn't have to just be Baka.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Siha?
Okay. Should I ask what it means or say of course?
No, you could do any of them.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure, because you said you would help me and make sure I say the right things.
Yeah, you could be able to ask.
Alright, let me ask.
Last time we talked like this, you said you'd explain what Siha means.
I need to explain myself to you first. When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess a good thing we met when we did.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I didn't know?
I had no idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time, but I met another Siha. Few are privileged to meet even one.
You still haven't told me what a Siha is.
One of the warrior angels of the goddess Arashu. Fierce in wrath. A tenacious protector. I confess, I've come to care for you. Perhaps I'm being foolish. We are very different.
Well, I care for him too.
I'm not sure we know each other well enough to call it love. But I feel something for you too. Something more than friendship.
I've never felt affection for another species. I'm not sure what to do now.
We'll just have to figure it out.
I look forward to the memories.
I thought about The Good Place with trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say because it's like spoilers for the TV show.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the show, The Good Place, that show is hilarious. Yeah. We love it. So yeah, you told Thane that you are very interested in him.
And he's interested in me too.
And he is very interested in you too.
Not sure how it's gonna work because obviously I'm a different species, but...
And he's calling you his Siha. Which is like basically saying goddess.
Well, and he only ever referred to his wife as that before.
Yeah,
so.
He's only ever called two people Siha. His wife and you.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He just wants to get his dick wet.
Well, Matt,
Sorry.
you know I hate that. Oh my god, I almost hit him, you guys. I full on just almost smacked him. Not in like the face, but like on his arm or his boob.
My mom is gonna be all like, you should hit him.
Oh my god, I hate that expression. And, I hate you.
Oh. All right. So you want to? Baka confirmed that if she remembers correctly, Zaid's is relatively short.
All right, so let's do Zaid's and then stop.
Okay.
Is Zaid's difficult?
I do not think so. His is not very memorable, so...
That's always a good sign.
I mean, I remember what happens, but I also...
You'll remember more, like, when we get there.
Yeah. I know another really long one is Kasumi's.
Well, I obviously don't want to do that. I want to do something short and...
Good thing I'm not a prude, says Mom. Thank God.
I'm not a prude either. I just hate that saying.
Zaid's over here. Clear on the other side of the galaxy.
I don't remember what Zaid's was about either.
Zaid was going to go... he was betrayed by his partner, and his partner took over a business interest from him. And so he's going to try to go put his partner down, his old partner.
Okay.
Zoria. I remember that name. So who do you want to take with Zaid?
Well, my first thought was Grunt, so...
Grunt? Okay.
We'll go with my gut.
Ah.
Oh, and Jacob is loyal. And he's got...
Solid black and yellow instead of black and gray. That's original? That's new.
Let's go with the new, actually.
You can hear Grunt go, right in your ass! I'll save Grunt's points. Scimitar, Vindicator, and Mantis. Yeah, we're good. Do you like little monkeys?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why? Is there something... Are we gonna kill monkeys?
No.
Like, in which game was it? Is it 10-2?
Oh, yeah.
Had the monkeys. Look at his little tail.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Oh, good. This one's gonna be fighty.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close. Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Monkey.
Oh.
And yes, you can kill them.
But I don't wanna. Are they be mean?
Are they mean? No.
Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
Look at him. Hello, monkey. You look weird.
They're little monkey rat things.
Yeah.
They carry lots of diseases.
Well, just don't make out with them.
Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
But they're so sexy.
And if you accidentally kill one, it's fine.
He's dead.
Remember, you have shockwave. Do that as a cost, don't forget.
Damn, grunt rockets to the face.
Cool.
Firing concussive shot.
Cool.
Nailed it.
Owie, owie, ow.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Company up ahead.
Oh, Rick. Rod nuggets. What? Jeebus. Okay, so that's awesome.
You thought this came out before Dragon Age? You know, Dragon Age has more than one title, right? And also, it did come, yeah, with that being said, it did come out before Dragon Age and after Dragon Age. Dude!
One more. Weakling. Weak. Yeah, right on your ass. Firing concussive shot.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Anyone else? On the ground, now!
Heavy munitions!
This'll put him down!
That went much smoother, didn't it?
Yes.
Shockwave is good. I should use it more.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there!
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
You know him?
I get the feeling you have a past with this, Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Alright, so yeah, you founded the Blue Suns.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years?
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
That's why his other eye doesn't match.
Yay!
And why he's got that giant freaking scar.
Yeah. Alright, how did you survive?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
That's pretty fair. Alright.
We better get moving.
I just realized one of his arms is exposed.
Access. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it
Roll up.
on, you son of a bitch!
You need some water?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
Oh, what I was saying was, I just realized his arm's exposed. So a lot more than his ear and his head was exposed when we took him onto the...
Oh yeah, he's just like shedding skin flakes all over the Quarian ships.
Yeah, good luck everybody else. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, I just had a coughing fit all of a sudden. It's been a while since I had that.
Yeah, it's true.
Since my bronchitis went away.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It was pretty rough there for a little while, but luckily it cleared up.
Yay!
I didn't die.
I'm really glad.
Me too.
Me three.
Sounds like dying sucks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to watch you play Mass Effect.
Oh, I know, right?
That really would have sucked.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
I forgot how this went.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
I want to be like, okay. Well, I'll just say...
Okay would be warn me next time.
Sure, yeah, let's go with warn me next time.
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure, no way he's getting out of here alive.
Did we come here to save these people? I mean...
He only wants to kill Vito, and some of the people just work here?
Alright, well, we'll talk about it later.
This isn't the time. We'll discuss this later.
Once Vito's dead, we can discuss anything you want.
I'll put them down. One more.
I did not remember this. I mean, I remember this, but I don't remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, I just walked right over that.
We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You suggest we leave them?
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Crap. I don't want to lose Zaid's loyalty.
Okay.
Oh my god. I don't want people to die either, but I'm sorry. I need Zaid on my team.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
I'm so sorry.
No! No! No!
I'm usually really not renegade.
You want to just do that decision through this mission?
I mean, I don't know.
It's fine by me.
The option was screw loyalty, and that seems like I don't want to lose Zaid's loyalty. Like, what's his name? My tummy hurts.
Well, they went the guy that was shooting at me.
Oh, it's like, what happened?
Sorry, that was my fault.
One more. Worthless.
Okay, just checking something. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. I know that was a little disorienting. Jesus Christ.
We can use this.
Ahead. Right on your
Fucking I love Grunt, dude.
Damn it!
This'll put him down. Who's next?
Was that someone's colon? No, it's cologne, Mom. That's why I'm coughing. It's the smell of his colon. Just like real life liquid courage. Yeah. Sorry, we're discussing something for tomorrow. Where is everybody?
Yes, like most girls, I choose the most inopportune times to talk about things.
This looks interesting.
And I'm going to switch to it because my character's an idiot. I don't want the firestorm right now.
She's doing her best. Maybe, kind of.
I'm going in!
We got company.
Good, there's a weapons crate right there. So I can switch back. Shepard, main weapon, or uber weapon. Particle beam, no. Grenade launcher, no. Does anybody actually use the, really like the grenade launcher over other weapons? It seems like a really weak weapon compared to everything else. Oh shit, I remember this room.
I'll bring this place down around you.
No!
You should have died when I shot you the first time.
Oh. You think I won't roast my men just to kill you? The workers are also blue suns.
Oh.
I never heard that line before.
They're not necessarily all innocent. It's not gonna make me killing them feel any better, but...
Impact shot.
Yeah, dude, get fired. Ha 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 ha.
They've got heavies. Too late. Now you're dead.
Awesome, he's dead.
No shield.
Yeah, right on your ass. On the ground, now!
I love launching stuff over walls at him like that. That's really convenient.
Time to fight!
Shite.
Weakling! It's about to go off!
Ooh wee!
Whew. Yep. Yup.
Yeah, the missile launcher's good too. I like one of the heavy weapons from Mass Effect 3 though. I don't think it's in this. I don't think it's in Mass Effect 2. If I remember correctly, it's called the Cane? Which sounds weird, but that weapon is amazing. Let's save.
Yeah.
You thought that too, huh?
It's pretty intense.
Saeed, please. You know it was nothing personal, just business, I swear.
Oh.
It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Saeed, please! I'm gonna die here, man! Do something!
Try, you son of a bitch.
That looks cool as shit, right?
That's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
Kills him with an ejected ammo cartridge.
I mean, come on now. That looked really amazing.
It's fucking brutal, dude.
Alright. Do you want to answer the question, John?
John, yeah, is there a way to save the people and still kill the guy? No.
Oh, so if you choose to save the people, you would lose Zaid's loyalty?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
If you choose to save the people, the guy gets away. But you could, at that point, you get a choice to get his loyalty or not. And you can, I think you can choose not to gain Zaid's loyalty, or you can try to convince him otherwise, but...
This way was...
This way is so much more entertaining.
Like, that felt really satisfying.
It did, though, didn't it?
Yeah, like, granted, I wasn't happy about taking the Renegade points, because I'm mostly a good person or good player, but it was
kind of worth
it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
It was kind of worth it at the end.
I want that to be my
Commander,
background.
You received a new message at your private.
Oh, you want to be the background of him walking away?
Yeah.
With the giant explosions behind him?
Yeah, I just want that as like my desktop background.
It's fucking, that's badass, dude. Fry, you son of a bitch. And he's just fucking like, clink. I always loved that it was the ammo cartridge. That
Oh, yeah.
He fucking ejected the overheated ammo cartridge, which caught the gasoline on fire. You're just like, oh shit, get fucked. It could happen to you.
Oh, great.
Adrel lay in the ocean dying of Keppel syndrome and had a dream. In this dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. The Drell saw the wakes and eddies and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. The Drell saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly. You were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. The Drell awoke to find his Keppel syndrome cured.
Oh.
If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow. So it's basic. Send this message to 6 beings of your acquaintance, and your greatest wish shall come true.
Oh my God.
What a shit thing.
Are we using Hotmail?
I think so.
It really feels like something I would have gotten on Hotmail like ages ago.
From Shorban. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything. And this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparisons to some of the material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but this suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And once more, based on genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's like, it's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel would listen to me.
Yeah.
That's the guy that you scan the keepers for.
We learned that the keepers are the ones that open the way for the Reapers to...
They were designed to open the way for the Reapers.
Yeah.
But they had been modified by the Protheans after their extinction cycle.
Right. So now they don't work. But still, it's important that someone needs to listen to that.
Yeah, exactly. From Leslie. I am Leslie. I was on Aea. The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He could write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I'm getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. I have to show him that he lost. I am not weak. He did things to me, and now he can't. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore. Because you and Jacob stopped him. Thank you.
It's just so fucked up still. But I'm glad that we helped them.
Yeah, isn't it fucked up, dude?
Yeah, like a lot.
That dude just wanted his own personal, rape colony.
Yeah, and didn't, see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, he thought it was alright. He was all like, it's fine.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Yay!
It's not far off from the truth, though. Usually despots are the people that are the most insecure.
Yeah. Do we talk more to Thane, or are we good on him
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
now?
yeah. Thane. Sorry, thank you.
That's okay. I just gotta make sure we kind of make the rounds.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
You needn't ask. Time for me is short, Siha. But any I have is yours to take.
How are you feeling?
No worse than ever. You needn't worry. And you are well?
I'm fine.
No need to worry about me. How are you holding up?
I'm looking forward to the end of the mission. It has been many years since I felt I could relax anywhere.
I'm looking forward to it too.
I spent 2 years dead. Every moment seems irreplaceable now.
I spent 10 years dead. I understand the feeling. Strange that I should only reawaken now, when there is so little time left.
That's okay. We'll spend it together.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Ain't it though?
I want to see whose loyalty missions are left, because I want to kind of play out who's got long loyalty missions. Kasumi's is kind of long. Miranda's is medium. Jack is medium. Morden is medium. Grunt's... Samara's probably the next longest. And then we've also got a whole bunch of DLC to do. We have to finish the Firewalker. We got a lot of stuff left.
Well, we can always plan on doing like a long loyalty mission and some of the DLC stuff.
Okay. You want to plan that for next time, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, so next time I think we should probably start with maybe Kasumi's loyalty mission.
Okay.
Because hers is pretty lengthy.
Okay.
and then we can go to some of the DLC stuff, and then go back to some more loyalty missions.
Okay.
Does that sound okay to you?
I'm good with that.
Cool. I think in that case, we're going to go ahead and stop here for tonight, everybody. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Any new people in here, !Discord, come hang out in our Discord server. But in the meantime, thanks for coming, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.